committed to the citizens of our county, and it's very refreshing to know that. So we're very excited that they're coming on. So, we are gonna follow our normal routine, if you don't mind. I'd ask everyone, if you would please rise. A little bit of a moment of silence, this is our normal routine. So, we'll do that in terms of thanking our two new members, what they're bringing, and that's, as hopefully that they understand what they're getting into, and we're glad they're here. So, moment of silence. Thank you. If we would, pledge allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, please be seated. I don't see any reason to hesitate, so we'll move directly into our swearing-in ceremony. So, Sean, right here. So there's no pick order. Your closest step, if you would, please.
Oh, come on, people.
Left hand on the Bible and raise your right for me. If you'll repeat after me, I, Stephanie Lassiter, do solemnly swear that I will support and maintain the Constitution and laws of the United States and the Constitution and laws of the state of North Carolina, not inconsistent thereof, and I will faithfully discharge my duties as a member of the Macon County Board of Education. So help me God.
Deidre, please. And same thing with, I think yours, y'all are on the front row most of them. I think we are.
Place your left hand on the Bible and raise your right for me. I, Deidre K. Breeden, do solemnly swear that I will support and maintain the Constitution and laws of the United States and the Constitution and laws of the state of North Carolina, not inconsistent thereof, and I will faithfully discharge my duties as a member of the Macon County Board of Education. So help me God.
Stephanie, and Deidre, if you would, please. Come up.
Mr. Chairman, as they're coming up, I just will observe briefly that I always appreciate the predicament that oath puts both the person giving it and the person taking it in. They need to put little marks to tell you where to take a breath or where to pause or how many words are just too many words for somebody to remember and spit back out. But that was very well done.
I was, last time I came up, I thought I knew it and I was wrong. So at this time, we will turn the conducting of the meeting over to our superintendent, Dr. Baldwin.
Thank you, Mr. Bigelow. At this time, the December 5th, 2022 special call meeting of the Macon County Board of Education will come to order. The first order of business is to elect the board chair and vice chair. The chairperson and vice chairperson will serve for a term of 1 year or until his or her successor is elected and qualified by taking the oath of office as prescribed by Article 6, Section 7 of the North Carolina Constitution. You may also refer to Macon County School Board Policy 2110. An organizational meeting for the election and qualifications of officers will be held during a December meeting of the board and as often thereafter as the board will determine appropriate. The officers will be elected as follows. chairperson, and then vice chairperson. If the chair or vice chair resign the position, it will be filled at the next regular meeting of the board. The individual elected must have the majority vote of all members present. If necessary, at any meeting held to elect officers, the superintendent will serve as the chairperson of the board for the purpose of conducting the election of the chairperson. At this time, we will open the floor to nominations for chairperson. Nominations do not require a second.
Mr. Superintendent, I would like to nominate Jim Breedlove back as their chairperson.
At this time, Ms. Evans has nominated Mr. Breedlove as chairperson. Mr. Breedlove, do you consent to the nomination?
I do.
Mr. Breedlove has been nominated for the position of chairperson and has given his consent. Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, the nominations are closed. As there is only one nomination, may I have a second motion to nominate Mr. Breedlove as the chairperson?
Second?
Any discussion? All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations, Mr. Breedlove. I turn the meeting over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Superintendent. It's an honor. I get goosebumps whenever this happens, so I appreciate the, not sure what you would call it, but the belief of this board that I am the right person to help lead, and I'm excited. As I said, I think it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful board. Next is the election of our board vice chair. As you heard Dr. Baldwin was saying, do this once a year, so at this time I'll open the floor from the board for a nomination or to put forward a nomination of a board member as our vice chair.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to nominate Board Member Missy Evans as our vice chair.
Have a nomination of Missy Evans to be our vice chair. Ms. Evans, you will accept that if so selected.
Yes, sir.
Any other nominations? Hearing none, I will declare the nominations closed. At this time, I'd like, if I could, like to hear a second approving the nomination of Missy Evans as our vice chair.
Yes, sir.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor, someone saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. Very good. Next is the appointment of the committees. My memory is, I think we have, I'm actually gonna add one a little bit. Now I'm gonna check things up. First is our Facilities Review Committee liaisons. These are the two parties that will work with our Board of Commissioners as we look at projects as they come down through. And I'm also going to form a kind of a special committee by, I think someone's well qualified, concerning technology and the development of our website and some other things. So, and I want to tell the person that I'm going to nominate Stephanie Lassiter to head up that committee. It's going to be a tough job for her because it's the first time we've ever did it. But as she was, one of her campaign slogans was, she felt like there was things we could do and improve it. So she will be heading that up and forming that. And it's going to be a task, but we're very excited. As far as our Facilities Review Committee and liaison, I'm going to appoint Hillary Wilkes in connection with the work that we're looking at doing in Highlands. And Victor Breeden will also serve on that committee to be our liaison with the commissioners concerning the projects that we have coming up facing our set, such as the high school and some other always improvements that need to be done to our physical structure. So at that point, that would be the committees as assigned. I think that's it. If we have any need for others, we will do so at a later time. So hope everyone, I think everyone nodded when I made that, and so we will move forward with that. All right, board members, is there any other business at this time that needs to come before the board? Shaking heads. Well, tonight will be as quick. So at this time, we'll take a motion that we adjourn.
We adjourn.
In a second.
Actually, Mr. Chairman, before you vote on that, what you're really doing is just recessing until you come back for your blessed 2-hour training that everybody's welcome to stay for if you want to. But board members,
as always, I get corrected by our counselor. So we call it a recess. I'll rephrase my wording. We'll have the motion for a recess, which was seconded. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? So moved. We will pause for a moment. Like I said, pictures are welcome for any board members and families, and we'll give it just a few minutes, and then we'll come back out of recess to start the thrilling